If you like this video, then share it. If you hated this video, then share it with someone that you don't like so that you can annoy them. I mean, what better way, right? So hello, my name is Marinla Imsong and I am here with Vitamins 3 as a part of their recommendation section where I give my recommendation of things that I love. Today I will be talking about one of my favorite series that I watched 2 years ago. So the show is called Fleabag. There are 2 seasons and it is available on Amazon Prime, so you can go watch it there. It's been created by a woman called Phoebe Waller-Bridge. So the show is about a woman and you never get to know what her real name is. She's just referred to as Fleabag, a complete mess of a person. And it has such witty dialogues written. You're watching the show thinking it's a comedy, but halfway through you realize that it's a show about this woman who's really sad inside, who's so broken inside, who's really depressed, and she's using humor as a means to cover up all her sadness. And that way she becomes relatable because that's what a lot of us have done. The characters are so beautifully fleshed out. Oh my goodness. If I were to recommend other stuff for you guys to watch, I would also say Derry Girls, which is a show on Netflix. It has 2 seasons. I believe the 3rd season is on the way or something. It's the story about a group of 4 Irish schoolgirls, and it's really hilarious. I loved watching it. There's another film called Promising Young Woman. It won an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay at the last Oscars, and it was made by this woman who was 7 months pregnant at the time of filming. Then I want to talk about Yuda, which is a Kasi film. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correct. It's also called Market, and it did very well in the International Films Festival circuit. It's about the life of all these people who live in one of the biggest markets, or I think it is the biggest market in Meghalaya. Very beautifully crafted, but I don't think it has come to India yet. I highly recommend that film. Also, Death at a Funeral, which is another lovely film that I watched. It's a comedy. It's got such subtle British humor. I think it's been adapted. There's an Indian adaptation and there's an American adaptation, but you should watch the original British one. Death at a Funeral, British version. Please do not watch the other. I have not watched the other versions, but the original is really, really good. Then the last film I'll recommend is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I watched it on a flight and I was not ready for what was gonna happen. It was a comedy. I laughed until I started crying, and it just broke me because I was like, oh my goodness, but that's the thing, films that really stay with you, that make you feel all sorts of emotions. I think these are the films that you need to recommend and tell people. So those are my 3 recommendations for the day. If you guys have any recommendations, please comment below. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. That's it. I'm signing out. I hope you go and check out Fleabag.